my name is Micah Byers. I'm the Instrumental Music Director at University High School Charter in West LA.
I'm Rebecca Kneubuhl. I'm a composer and one of the mentors at the Uni High School Music Mentorship Program.
Hi, I'm Reema. I'm Director of Creative for Film, TV, and Visual Media at BMI.
And I'm Natalie Baartz, and I'm the VP of Film, TV, and Visual Media at BMI.
As a part of our mentorship program for this year, students are arranging pieces for woodwind quintet in the fall, and in the spring they'll be composing original woodwind quintets.
Well, we're here to support this amazing program through LAUSD for University High School. Our composers who we work very closely with, Tony and Becky and Cindy, came to us with this project about nurturing and developing students into careers in music, and that's a big part of what we want to do at BMI, and it's a great time to get into their lives and show them how they can explore their talents.
Many of them conducted for the first time ever. My student Francesca had never conducted a group of instrumentalists before, so that was a first for her. We had one student who's a repeat from last year, Charu, who was back for her second year in the program. And then we had Sarah, who also was her first time conducting and arranging for a professional ensemble of wind players.
I think one of my favorite moments was watching Becky with Francesca, and she would kind of get in there and kind of hold her hand and help guide her conducting, but then as soon as she saw that she got it, she would kind of step away and let her do her thing, and you saw Francesca's confidence building a little more and more with each pass.
Oh my gosh, I loved seeing Charu come in for like round 2 of this. If we like look at footage of her last year, it's like she was like a little bit uncomfortable at first, but then almost immediately, she was like in her element. Whereas like today, it looked like this is something that she does every day.
I think the same for me. There's always these little sparks, and Sarah had one. She did this piece. Literally, the name was Smile. And there's always a moment, especially when you're standing in front of players, where you hear the music come back at you for the first time, and she had a little smile on her face, and you see them start to relax. And so that was really cool. And it's same as Micah, watching Charu come back for the second time this year, and it's like she could be. She looks like a professional.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks like she knows what she's doing. So it was really great to see the confidence that comes in. And then I mentioned this in my interview also with Francesca, that she has a real ease with the players and with saying what she wants, and doesn't have any problems communicating that. And so for me, like when I was a kid, I would never have been able to do that as a 16-year-old. As a 16-year-old kid, I would have been too nervous. So it made me very, very proud to see how they were able to interact with the players.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing has been seeing when they first start and they're kind of nervous, and then as they get their confidence and they loosen up and they start to enjoy it and really kind of own it, and the progress of that is really cool to see.
Yeah, and their confidence level of like, are you sure you want this or that? I feel like even at times for myself currently, I'm like, I don't know, do I really want that? But they are like a hard, yes, I want that.
Yeah, they were making decisions and leading the engineer and telling them exactly where they wanted to come in. Like there were some cases where like, I don't need to be here.
Yeah, Francesca, was it Francesca's piece? She had like a first ending and a second ending, so like when it repeated, the bar numbers were different from the score than what the engineer was doing, so she like did the math. So she was communicating in bar numbers for the engineer and the bar numbers for the musicians on the fly. So that was really cool. And back to the point of like the smiling and Charu, the musicians weren't quite like doing this swell that she had notated at first, and so I pointed that out to her, and she said, yeah, I'm going to show that in my conducting on this take. And when she did, there was an instant smile on her face. And it's like, oh, they did it.
Yeah, they did it. Yes, they do it, and you show it. And Charu's conducting was really great today. When I was in music school, and this is still kind of the case now, there just weren't a lot of other girls doing it. You didn't see young women or girls having any kind of leadership in these ensembles when I was there in school, and there certainly were not a lot of composers, and there were not a lot of people just comfortable, arranging orchestra pieces for your high school orchestra. Mm-hmm. There just wasn't anything like this. So again, like as Mike and I have become friends over time and putting this program together, empowering them, and especially girls, and letting them see that this is something you can do. This is something that you can take part in, and this is something that you can, don't be scared. Don't be scared of it, and just jump right in, take some risks, have fun.
We were just saying when we were young, like we wish we would have had an experience like this. Maybe I would have gone back and actually thought, oh, maybe I could be a composer. I don't know.
It's great to see them have opportunities maybe that we didn't, and we want to be able to foster for them.
Yeah. I think that's so important, and women, men, like whoever, just kind of opening up. I think, did you say you talked to someone last year that had done it and they didn't even realize?
Yeah, she's here tonight helping out with this year's session, and she's like this opened up a world of careers that she hadn't thought about before.
I think a great testament to what it is that we're doing in that message is one of our students or participants from last year, Anna Biscup. She's now getting her bachelor's in film scoring at CSU Northridge, and I mean, before this mentorship program, she didn't know what she wanted to do in life. She wasn't thinking about music, and she actually told me today, it was the day after the recording session, her recording session with the musicians, that she realized this is what I want to do. And it's like, that's like really profound. That's huge. I mean, that's a huge decision maker. That's a huge, what am I trying to say?
It's huge.
I mean, this program played a very important role in her decision for a career.
Yeah, and I think also this is like we have this very intense focus on 3 students with one mentor and one student, and it's a different kind of relationship that you might have with a classroom full of 40 kids, where you as a teacher, like obviously you do have an impact on them as a whole, but it's a different thing when you're working very intensely with one person and you realize exactly how much of an impact you can have on their lives and the decisions they make about their careers, and that's really neat.
And I think what it's also a testament of is that it's like what we're doing here isn't just about music, it's about like our personalities, and the fact that like one of our participants had enough confidence after our session to say, I want to pursue this as a career in my life. That is like a huge, I don't know, that's huge.
Yeah, it is. And I just keep going back to like, I didn't have anything like this. I didn't even know you could write music as a career until I got to college, and had somebody who was really encouraging. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes that's all somebody needs. You just need someone to say, you can do this, and it's all open to you. You can do it, and it's okay to say, I want this. Yeah. And I think that's especially important for girls who are not accustomed to saying, this is what I want. So I think that we gave them a good opportunity.
We have 3 here tonight who told the musicians exactly what they wanted.
And full disclosure, I don't know that we completely understood what was about to happen, but now being able to watch these sessions and watch the interactions between the mentors and the students, and just seeing what they've accomplished over the last several weeks, I think we're really thrilled to have been a part of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, very inspiring, and I just think, if we can do more things like this for young people, then film music's going to be very inspiring in years to come.
And there's some very brave students down there. I can't even imagine what it must be like for them to be just in the spotlight conducting these professional musicians, and they've all made it their own.
Yeah, really, really impressed.
I think everyone here is doing a fantastic job, and whatever we can do to help, and it's been an amazing experience for us from this side of things.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you coming to us to support it.
We would like to especially thank BMI for sponsoring our session, especially Alex Flores, Natalie Baartz, and Reema Iqbal. Thank you.